Hello everyone. Today I've got my hands on this Samsung's brand new Galaxy S25 Edge. Yes, the name's real and so is the phone. It's slim and shiny and it's kind of wild how much they've crammed into such a sleek frame. I think it might just be Samsung's boldest design move in years. But is it practical? Here are my first impressions. Alright, the S25 Edge is 5.8 mm thin and weighs just 163 grams. That's lighter than some phones out there and almost thinner than every other Samsung Galaxy phone except one. 5 points to guess which one. Yet, it manages to feel premium thanks to the titanium frame and Gorilla Glass ceramic up front. The back uses the Gorilla Glass Victus 2, which should hold up well against occasional drops or scratches. Now sure, that makes it pocket-friendly and comfortable to hold, but also slightly nerve-wracking. It's got that don't drop me vibe purely because it feels so feather-light. On the bright side, it is IP68 rated, so water and dust shouldn't be a worry. But this whole design is clearly Samsung flexing its engineering muscles. Whether or not it pays off in the long term, we'll see. But out of the box, it's absurdly light, borderline impossible to dislike in the hand. On the front, you've got a 6.7-inch QHD Plus AMOLED display that's the same size as the S25 Plus, but without the S25 Ultra's anti-reflective coating. It's vibrant, sharp, and has the kind of color accuracy and brightness you'd expect from Samsung at this point. No surprises here, it's a fantastic screen. It's running on the Snapdragon 8 Elite chipset, the same as the rest of the S25 lineup. It comes with 12GB RAM and 256 or 512 gigs of storage. But what I'm really curious about is heat, because thin phones and flagship chipsets don't usually go along. Samsung's trying to stay ahead of that with a maxed out vapor chamber, graphite thermal tape, and a custom thermal interface layer. Too early to say if it works under heavy load, but at least they're not pretending thermals don't matter. Now the camera is where Samsung's made some interesting choices. The main sensor is a 200 megapixel ISOCELL HP2 with 2x optical zoom, the same sensor we have seen perform well in the past. It's backed by a 12 megapixel ultra wide using a Sony IMX564, which also featured in the S23 Ultra. And on the front, there is a 12 megapixel selfie camera using the ISOCELL 3LU sensor, the same one in the S25 Ultra. What's more interesting though is how Samsung has managed to shrink the entire camera system. All of these have been slimmed down internally by up to 13%, but the camera island itself has a different design as opposed to the rest of the S25 lineup. While I can't show you the camera samples just yet, first impressions look promising, but the full story will come later. Now here's the trade-off. 3900 mAh battery is modest, especially for a QHD Plus phone with a flagship silicon. Then again, it's only 100 mAh less than the S25. It supports 25 watt wired charging, and Samsung says you'll get about 55% in 30 minutes, and it also does 15 watt wireless, which is just fine. Samsung claims you'll get a day's worth of battery life with the S25 Edge, but I won't be holding my breath for it. Stay tuned for our full review to see how it performs in daily use. So the Galaxy S25 Edge, it's slim, it's sleek, it's elegant and definitely ambitious because it's priced starting at 1,10,000 rupees. If you're someone who values slim design above everything else, this might be Samsung's most aesthetically pleasing flagship yet. But if you're a heavy user, the real test will be how it holds up over time, especially with thermals, endurance and performance under pressure. The review's coming soon, camera samples, battery tests, all of it. So stay tuned and hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, what do you guys think about the S25 Edge? Do you think users still crave a thin smartphone or they'd rather have a bigger battery? Drop your thoughts down in the comments below and thanks for watching.